Okay, Leon, what's happening?
We're gonna do that over again?
Here we go. Tell it to us. What is it?
Okay, we're gonna just show you what this is doing to the soil.
What this cover crop method is doing
think
to
of
the
it
soil?
as a massage. This is massaging the soil and all of the organisms in it. And here, you have to see it when it comes up.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
You have to see all of the crumbly texture of this soil. This is a clay soil, but you could never tell. This was red clay. There you can see. Well, that's actually off my shovel, so. But there are little bits of clay way down here that is the mother soil. But it is not sandy soil. I just want to see here. See if I can go deeper here. Look at how deep we can go. This is what we're creating here. Here's the clay base. See the clay mixed in the soil?
Yes.
And it can go down 18 inches of black topsoil. And it has been created in about, well, 20 years. It's been done about 20 years. See here, see. When are we gonna get down to that black clay, or to that clay soil here? We're gonna get down to it.
It was all clay when you started farming here?
Yes, this was clay soil. Totally clay. Matter of fact, we're gonna take you.
Oh, there's some.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Look how far down that goes. Now, this has not been grazed or had any manure put on it. This is all from this kind of method of growing, of cover crop, letting it grow up really long to maturity. After senescing, you get it good, let it grow and do a lot to the soil, and then cut it down when it has lots of carbon in its body and it takes a long time to fall apart. It has a lot of cellulose. Come on, kitty.
The kitty loves topsoil.
So, yeah, look at this. I'm still digging. I'm gonna take you down to what it was. Do you want to go take a film, a picture of?
Yeah, of course.
We're just gonna go to a road cut. See, I haven't even gotten down to the clay yet.
Jeez.
I know, it's crazy.
I could get in that hole. That's a big hole.
There you go.
Okay.
I think it's. You see the clay down here? Here's some clay pieces, and it's really sticky clay. Really sticky. Here it is down there.
20 years of farming. Vegan farming, huh?
I know.
Is that what you call it?
I wouldn't call it that.
There was no animals though, right?
No, this is all animals. This is called the micro-herd.
The micro-herd.
Absolutely.
Totally.
Yeah, this is all animals. And matter of fact, animals are mostly, it would be the opposite, thinking opposite, because animals are mostly bacteria, and they're just little vessels to hold and hold the bacteria, and all the microorganisms. And that's what the soil does. It's also a vessel to hold the bacteria and microorganisms and all, yeasts and all that kind of different stuff. Now let's go to a road cut.
Okay, here we go. To the road cut.
Actually, we could just dig up a hole right here.
All right.
But a road cut is the easiest thing.
Good morning, Jeannie.
Actually, I should have brought my shovel, but this is a road cut. And this is very close. Of course, it's got bamboo on it. I want to go to a really clear road cut. Well, right over here. Let's just go over here.
Okay, here we go.
And I wish I brought my shovel again. Maybe just let me go get one. To be fixed. Okay, this is what that was. Right here. although this has got bamboo on it. But basically, right to the surface, it's all red clay. Although this is bamboo. Like I said. But that, is this not as defined as you can go?
No, it's good.
Or here, you can see it here. It's very easy. Doesn't make any topsoil, really. It was this thin. It was just a duff layer of laurels.
Yeah.
Up there, it was mostly laurels.
In the garden where we just were?
Uh-huh. And it was just red clay like that. Sticky red clay.
Wow.
And it's very specific. The community that is growing there, the community of microorganisms and the plants that are feeding them, it's very specific. These, obviously this grows, but does not sequester carbon like that. There's specific mycorrhizals, and it's not like I'm the one having to create that community. I have to kind of just spin the wheel and get it going.
Right.
You know?
Well, thanks for doing that.
Yeah, the grass, the winter feeding of the soil. It's kind of like that. It's the winter feeding. So that cover crop grew all through the winter and sequestered, sunlight and CO2 and sugars all through the winter. And it's sort of kind of speeding up the cycle, but it's also making a place for lots of mycorrhizals. It's cool. And it's different. It's different than like large animal livestock because that's really warm. So I'm sure that makes lots of microorganisms, but it's not the same as sequestering the carbon in there. Whereas like the mycorrhizals have glomulates, and they actually sequester carbon into this black form, into a more indestructible humus, long-lasting. However, that does, if I left that black soil uncovered for a long enough time, it actually starts retaining the redness, and that means that the carbon that's in there, the black graphites and graphenes and all the carbon chains going into the air.
Oxidizing
Into the air. So that's a system that has to be put in motion and kept in motion.
Right.
For it to happen like that.
Thanks, Leon.
Sure.